Yeah, I almost forgot to record our meeting, so it's really great that we have your assistant here. Hi, Varya. Nice to see you all. And let's start. Business English idioms. This is what we're going to be talking about. Our usual rules, guys. We're going to be talking for about 1 hour and a half. And if you have any problems with the sound, just reload your Zoom, ask your questions if you have any right away, and just listen to each other and let each other talk. Do you have any questions so far? No, no questions. Okay, let's just start with what's your name? Where are you calling from? I'm Katya, I'm calling from Moscow region. Okay, I am gonna ask someone to talk. Matthias, what about you? Where are you calling from?
Did we lose Andre? I realized that there are fewer participants now. Okay. I think we lost Andre, but
We
anyway.
lost Andre.
Yeah, I think we did, because we had 5 and now we're 4.
Okay, I hope he is going to be back.
Okay. All right. Yeah, my name is Matthias, and I am calling from London in the UK.
Great. Please tell Matthias, who's gonna continue after you.
Yeah. Varia?
Yeah. Hi guys. My name is Varia, or Barbara if it's better for you. And I'm calling from Spain, from Valencia, from south.
See you, Varia. Yeah, where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Ilya, and I'm also calling from Spain, but it's a island. It's a Tenerife, in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
Great. I can see some kind of Atlantic Ocean.
I guess it's not this island, but anyway, yeah.
Okay. Now we're not gonna go into the breakout rooms because there's just 3 of us. Just let's stay here and have a little small talk. And there are some tips how we can make it easier. You can show interest and use follow-up questions. I might ask you, Vara, to read the first 2 tips. Like use active.
Yeah, use active listening body language. And follow-up questions. I love traveling. What's the most interesting place you visited? Like this.
Yeah, thank you. Matthias, can I ask you read another 2 tips?
Is it show genuine curiosity? Tell me more about that. Like, that sounds interesting. What happened next? Repeat part of what they said to show you're listening, and then use encouraging sounds.
Yeah, thanks. So, you know what, Matthias? I don't know about you, but Russian native speakers find it difficult to engage in small talk. This is why we are using these tips. And let's try and do it.
That's a good context.
Who's ready to share any kind of news?
I'm happy to share. Should I just go for what do you think about the latest trends in remote work and digital nomad lifestyles? Is that that's the main question, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I think, how do I say? I think as a result of the pandemic, I think more more workers are expecting to have some sort of remote working embedded in their contracts, allowing them the flexibility and freedom to work from abroad. But I also criticize and scrutinize the ability to do so at a productive and efficient level, given that I mostly have worked in offices with my colleagues and not as much remotely. And I think the interaction with the colleagues in the office are very important, and also your behavior is sort of driven by what's around you. So yeah, so I think there is an expectation and a shift towards the ability to work from abroad, but at the same time there is a criticism around productivity and creativity. So I'll end there.
Yeah. Thank you, Freddie. Wari, what do you think?
I don't like so much contact with the people in the office. So for me, it's very comfortable to work remotely and to be, you know, like free in my travels. I think I can work from any part of the world, and but I know that this lifestyle, it's not for all the people, and it has some difficulties in organization, in work routine, and life routine, and we need to know how to choose the work hours and our life work balance. It's not so easy how it looks, but I like it. It's for me.
Exactly. I personally find it really difficult to maintain healthy work-life balance. Andrei, it's good to see you with us again. We're just trying to engage in small talk. And if you want to say anything, guys, please add.
Thank you. You know, I have issues with my device, so that's why I disconnected. You know, about as I see, the topic is remote job, and you know, for me, remote job is suitable. You know, but it's not, you know, it's not means for me that I don't collaborate with people. In my remote job, you know, I'm in touch. I'm still in touch. I still have a lot of phone calls and a lot of phone calls with people, maybe not even people that I don't know. Maybe sometimes I need to call some people to discuss some technical problems, you know, about my work. And you know, remote work for me, it's you know, it's not just it's not just but I work without people and just nobody bother me. It's not that. For me, it's also about the connection, to be in touch, but sometimes I have a lot of what I don't have I work on the company and in the company, and I don't work by order. Sometime I have free time a lot because I don't need they don't need my they don't need me, sometimes I work hard even after work, even in holidays, and it's suitable for me. I can in free time I can learn something new for my work, and just relax if I need it, and if I and and they need, I can work hard. It's not problem for me.
Yeah, it's not a problem. That sounds great. Ilya, what about you on your Spanish island? What do you think about nomad lifestyle?
So if we're talking about digital nomad lifestyles, I would say that I might be considered as digital nomad because I have been working remotely since 2020, since pandemic, and change countries every, I would say, 2-3 months. So, for example, for the last several years, I've changed around 60 accommodations. So that's why I'm expert in Airbnb and booking if you need some suggestions. So
Oh, that's great, Ilya. It's my dream to become a nomad, but I haven't done it yet. I'll ask you about all about Airbnb, I hope later.
but
Yeah.
you know it's tough sometimes because you live only with 1-2 luggage and almost whole your life in these luggages.
I try to keep as less stuff as possible because I'm preparing for it.
Great.
Okay, can you see everything on the slide?
Yep, we can see it.
So there are some idioms, like they're not very difficult. Each of them includes an incorrect word. So please correct them. And here is an example. You need to go an extra, and not kilometer, an extra mile if you want to be successful in this business. Who want to take A?
Should I
Okay.
yeah, should I contribute to this or not?
Okay. Yeah.
Probably like fix all of these. So maybe I could just leave it to Ilya and
No, please go ahead. I don't know about the first one.
Stay out of this one. Stay out of this
There
one.
are there are 4 of you guys. Please contribute. And there are 4 idioms.
Okay. Well, the first one is I don't see eye to eye with my colleagues sometimes, but it doesn't mean we can't work well together. So what we usually say is see eye to eye, and not ear to eye. The reason being, the definition of the idiom is that if we see eye to eye, then we must agree on something. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Who want to be the next?
I can.
Okay.
If you want to develop a marketing strategy, that our competition will be jealous of. We need to start thinking outside the square, but it's outside the box, I think, not the square, but that is interesting.
Yeah, that's really, these are pretty
We-
came up
we
with
can-
these.
yeah, we can try, you know, a 2D world.
Okay. If we lived in Simpsons world, we would be thinking outside the square.
Yeah.
Exactly. And what does it actually mean, thinking outside the box?
It means thinking like another way, like not like you think usually something.
Without
Thinking,
limitations.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Guys, we want to continue.
So I can continue. We might get approval for the project. As a project manager, we must get approval for the project, but probably it's not the case. But it's still up in the air.
In the air. Yeah, and
Yeah.
what does it mean, being up in the air?
So it means like question is not resolved yet, something like this.
Yeah, right. And Andrei, do you know what is that? The mistake in D.
Okay, I'll try. There are a lot of strategies you can use to crack the ice when networking. Maybe in this sentence we should use break the ice and not crack.
Yeah, yeah, let's
the-
see. See, you all were right. Break the ice. And I think everyone knows what it means, so I'm not gonna ask you.
Yeah.
The second, so this the meaning is, yeah, you know, to not to agree with someone, and this is an example. The boss and I do not always see eye to eye. Just a bit later, I'll give you a chance to practice this one. Thinking outside the box, be creative and unusual. Plan being still to be settled and remove the tension. And now I'm gonna send you guys into the breakout rooms. Could you please make the screenshots, because I'm not gonna be able to share the screen when you're there. Please tell me when you're ready.
Ready?
Oh, great.
Okay.
So I'm sending you into the breakout rooms. You're gonna be talking for about 5 minutes, I guess, but I will come and listen and just try to use these idioms. Do you have any questions so far?
Yes, I don't I don't know the idioms about still be in there or something like that. I didn't get it what it means and how it sounds.
Just a second, I'm gonna share it again. Which idiom do you mean?
Still be in air or something like that. I didn't remember.
Let's look.
Yeah, still up in there.
Yeah, like the whole future of the project is still up in the air. It is still not settled. It's unresolved.
Still don't. Yeah. If we should to handle with this problem. Yeah.
problem or task. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Thank you.
great. Thank you for asking the question. Now I'm gonna send you into the breakout rooms. Sorry. Now, please click the button and go to the breakout rooms.
Katya, you are muted.
Welcome back. Sorry to cut you short. Could you share one interesting fact which you heard from your partners in the breakout rooms?
Can I start?
Sure.
About my partners or about or things that I know about from him.
Anything. I mean, if he said something that surprised you.
My partner, in last 10 seconds, tell me about breaking the ice, and he, told about how three strict steps to break ice, and to about talking about the food and drinks, and and I didn't I don't have this experience, and when I when I have a meeting with client or colleagues, maybe in cafe or restaurant, I know what we can start to chat, how to start to chat with him.
Yeah, thank you, Matthias. I'm going to use it too. What about you, Varya, Ilya, Matthias? What surprised you?
It's interesting that Ilya is a real digital nomad, not like me, for example, because I'm here in Spain, and that's all for now. And when he said that he's thinking about the next place or leave, I'm beginning to imagine, to plan to something like, oh, what can I advise him? What we can do, what the place is better. So it's about us when you are a digital nomad, but in you're in one place, you're thinking about the next place or the places in the world, because it's something in our hearts. This love to traveling.
Yeah, you might be jealous. Matthias, what about you?
Well, I discovered that Andre is a very considerate person. When he goes the extra mile, he's willing to listen to the needs of his colleagues and also his partners as well. And he's willing to be patient and use the time to help them, which is not the case for me sometimes.
Oh, so nice to hear that. Ilya, do you have anything to share?
Yeah, Varya shared with me a really tough decision, which is up in the air, but it's under NDA. Everything what happened in the breakout rooms stayed there, so I can share it.
Nice decision. Yeah, it's good to know that we can count on you. Okay. This is the time where I'm going to tell you about this opportunity. We have a paid speaking club too. I know that some of us are already there. It's 4 group classes a month, and the hosts are, unlike me, native speakers from the UK and the USA. So they share lots of interesting details. And please let us know if you're interested. And there is another bunch of idioms. Take a look. I'm not going to read them because they're not correct. And please tell me who is willing to start.
can I try? You know, I don't, I'm not sure, but I try. I'm usually in the black at the end of a month and wait for my next salary payment to be able to pay my bills. You know, I don't in the black at the end. I don't know where you know I don't know where original idioms, but I think it's not correct in that part because most all you know, the rest of the sentence I think it's correct.
Yeah, you're right. Hi, Veronica. Nice to have you here. And we are just discussing these sentences. There is one mistake in each one. If you use the camera, it would be great. So, guys, who knows where the mistake is?
For the first one,
Yeah.
I think it's I'm usually in the red, right? Not the black, because
The
we
red.
split it by green and red, right? So if you're in the red, then the red zone is negative, right? Whereas the green zone is the safe zone. So those color associations.
What does it mean being in the black at the end of the month?
You mean being in the red or?
Oh, sorry, in the red.
Right. Okay. I mean, I don't know what it means being in the black, but yeah, I think being in the red. I personally, I don't use this expression often enough, but I believe it means that whatever budget that you have for the month to cover your expenses, whether it's accommodation or utilities and bills, it means that you are really tight on that budget, or you might even go up over your budget. So that's what I interpret as in the red.
Yeah, we meant this thing, right? Was willing to continue.
I can carry on. So unfortunately, Joe got the bag because he was constantly late for work. I actually, Joe got the bag because he was constantly late for work.
What can you get in this case?
I'm gonna put this to the audience to help me out. I'm actually not entirely sure. So
if you are not sure, so
But if we paraphrase it, any ideas, guys? What can happen if you're constantly late?
he has some problems.
Major problems. What is the biggest problems you can get at work?
So
probably he will lose his job.
Yeah, he will lose his job. He gonna get the
the sack. No.
Yeah.
The sack.
Yeah.
Okay.
The sack.
Okay, I think maybe for this one I would say Joe got sacked.
It's
because he
better.
was
Okay.
constantly late for work instead of got the sack. Sacked is usually it's very interesting. Sack, the definition is actually a noun, so it means something that you put things in. So for example, you can put your potatoes in there, it's like a bag. But in this specific instance, it's used as a verb. So sacked is the equivalent of being fired, right? So, or being terminated. So yeah, so Joe got sacked because he was currently late for work. That
Being
makes
terminated sounds very evil.
yeah.
Be dealt with.
In the AI age, it's a very relevant term now.
You mean? Can I ask? You mean it like to get some hot potato or something like that? I didn't get.
No, you have this this box, like in cinema, this box where you pack your stuff to go out from the office.
Yeah,
we don't use it in our culture, so not like.
Okay, thank you for clarification.
Thanks, guys. What about the next one? Even after work, some of my colleagues still talk store. I hate that. Maybe you have some ideas what can be wrong.
Yeah, I know what it is, but I'm gonna put it to the group to see what they say first.
I have no idea, but I think probably maybe the verb is not talk. Something store.
Or not store.
Or not store, yes. Probably not store.
Yeah, it's not store. What's it, Matthias?
Trash, right?
No. So it would mean that they talk trash during the day and after work. That's something else.
Okay. Okay, then let me think about it.
Or I can show you on the next slide. We can discuss the next idiom.
The next one is about, finally he decided to take a front seat and let others run the company he had developed for 20 years. This is about back seat, because it's when you let others to make something.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Varya. And let's check. So the third one was about talking shop. Matthias, do you use this idiom, or is it not very common?
I don't, and I read from context because of the second sentence. It says, I hate that. So I reckon we all dislike our colleagues talking behind our back, saying bad things about us. And that's why I said that.
We do hate that, but it's another thing.
Okay.
Let's see. So being in the red means being in that. Like the company has been in the red, you can say that. To get fired, get a sack. But we know now that it's better to use it as a verb, being sacked. And talk shop, and to talk about your job with those you work with, even not at work. And we hate that. Some of us do. Take a back seat. Take or be given a less important position. I don't have any questions, guys, so far.
Take a shop. No, I can question. You mean talk a shop? It's about talk what we can do after work. Yeah.
Not really. You have your colleagues and you talk about work while at work, being at work. But imagine that you are in a restaurant after work together and you're still talking after work or about it.
About work, yeah.
About,
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. But we know now that it's not very common because Matthias from London doesn't use it.
I maybe I don't know if it's a British expression actually.
Yeah, it might be used in the USA more. You're right.
No, I mean like it might be a UK expression that I haven't heard growing up. Yeah, I think it might be English. It's an English, like a UK expression, because when I search it up, I don't really see it. Talk shop. Yeah, I think it's more of a UK expression, whereas in North America, Canada, US, they don't use this as much. Yeah.
Okay. Now we're gonna be practicing in the breakout rooms. Please take the screenshots if you wanna use these idioms. And now you're gonna be making up questions for your partners. So in the breakout rooms, you can take some time, like 1 minute, to come up with the questions. Are you ready with the screenshots?
Yep. Yes.
So I'm gonna send you the breakout rooms to the sorry, groups of 3 or 2. Yeah, and I'm gonna come and listen. Just a second, I'm mixing. Yeah. Okay. Have you had anything interesting this time from your partners?
Definitely, many. I think for me, Veronica asked me an interesting question about whether it's reasonable that in a family context that the man takes a back seat when it comes to financial related decisions. And I thought that it was one very interesting question, and both Veronica and I reached a consensus that yes, it is completely fine that the man takes a back seat when it comes to financial related decisions in a relationship and family context.
Yeah, that's interesting. Do you have anything, any other opinions, guys, about the man taking a back seat?
I'm gonna turn off my camera.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Some poses.
Okay. If we don't have any other things to share, let's move on. I'm gonna share some language feedback from me. I've heard some interesting phrases in the breakout rooms. And let's see whether we can find anything like mistakes here. Can you spot the mistake in the first phrase?
I don't know. For icebreakers, we don't have so many time for icebreakers. I don't know who are the icebreakers. You know,
I
maybe
know.
maybe it's for breaks. It means.
No, I think the mistakes is in word many.
And what
So
would be
much
the
time.
right?
So much time.
So much time.
Yeah, because I know what are icebreakers.
What are icebreakers?
Well, I use icebreakers on my lessons. I'm a Chinese teacher, and in the beginning of the lesson, I use icebreakers, like some activities to make my students work.
To make them work.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you're right. Much time, because time is uncountable. What about the next phrase? Can anyone spot something like mistake?
Yeah, it's two, extra two.
Yeah. Oh, you're using the pen tool. Thank you.
Do you see?
Oh, who did it? Who did it?
Yeah, right. I didn't know you can do it, but thank you. I often see.
We'll leave it next time, right?
Okay. What about the third phrase?
I think
Next month.
Yeah, and Andre, what do you think?
I think we need to do use in. We just leave next month, I think.
Next one. Yeah, I agree. What about the next one?
The same as in second, two, extra two.
Extra two, yeah, I should know. And what about the next one?
I wasn't.
Yeah, I haven't been in the red since.
Oh, I haven't been.
Yeah. Maybe I missed something, guys. Can you see any extra mistakes here? No, great. Yeah. So let's try to remember all of these idioms that you can see. You can choose any picture and say the idiom.
First one is thinking outside the box.
Yeah, great. And I'm gonna give an example. Thank you, all of us. Oh, thank all of you for thinking outside the box during our meeting. Do you
Is it a
remember anything
question?
else? I mean, look at the pictures and try to say the idiom that it is connected with.
You know, third pictures, it's about being read, you know, to have depths, something like that, I think.
Yeah, that's right. And my personally, my favorite picture is number 7. You can say the idiom.
Take the back seat.
Yeah. When was the last time you took the back seat, Veronica?
Last time when I took the back seat, it's difficult to say.
Okay.
I think we all can take the back seat here in the speaking club when we, I don't know, when we want to say something, but we let others say it. So it's our practice.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's why some people prefer speaking clubs to one-to-one sessions, because there is an opportunity to take back seat. Uh-huh. Anything else that you remember? What are the guys in picture 6 talking about?
They talk shop. They are talking shop.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's right. And number 8, I can see some tension.
To see eye to eye, I suppose.
Yeah, they don't see eye to eye. Number 4.
Up in the air.
Yeah, something is up in the air. And number 2, he's got
icebreakers.
It's number 5. Yeah, they're breaking the
Oh,
ice.
and yes, number 5. Sorry.
But 2 is sack, isn't it?
Yeah, the guy got sacked.
Got sacked.
Yeah. Okay. So which of these idioms do you think you will use in your real life?
Talk shop, definitely.
I'm gonna use take the back seat. I don't usually use it.
Think up in the air for me.
Yeah, for me too.
And for me, up in there, it's a good idiom that I don't know before.
I didn't know about talking shop before making this presentation, but I don't think I'm gonna use it. So you don't have to use everything you know, just use what you like. Yeah, again about our speaking club that you can join if you like. And now I'm gonna ask you to participate and a screenshot for us to use it on social media. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
I hope to see you in the next 3 sessions this month, and have a nice evening.
Thank you so much. Have a
Thank
nice
you.
evening.
You too. Have a nice evening.